to sum it up, every one of the projects that we're working on, whether it's a microfit project or a large wind farm, is moving us a step closer to our goal of cleaning and greening our electricity system, and certainly helping us to eliminate coal-fired generation by the end of 2014. On the coal elimination, we're actually very close to achieving that goal already. Last year, output from the province's coal plants dropped to their lowest levels in 45 years, and carbon dioxide emissions from these plants were more than 70% below where they were in 2003. So we're well on our way to that goal of reducing the carbon footprint of the electricity sector by 75%, and it's certainly progress that we can all applaud. We're also making a lot of progress on energy conservation, and it's, as I mentioned, a major focus of the Green Energy Act, and very central to our mission. The Act also includes some interesting changes. We already had this 6,300 megawatt target established, but the Act now contains provisions that allow for the establishment of conservation targets for individual local distribution companies. And so they will get their own share of that 6,300 megawatt target. And they're going to be able to meet those targets in a number of different ways. They can contract with the Power Authority and the programs that we offer. They can work with each other, or they can go to the OEB and seek approval for some of their own programs. What we do know is that the LDCs are by no means a homogenous group, and some of them will want to use our slate of programs, and some will want to do as much of this on their own behest. And so it's going to be an interesting time in the way forward, and we've been working very closely with the LDCs on exactly how that's going to roll out, and how their role, which is evolving and expanding, will play itself out. We've been working on a number of things. Up to this point, we've had a number of programs, niche programs, if you will, each targeted at particular individual sectors. And part of the vision on the way forward is to consolidate some of those programs and make it easier from the consumer's perspective to access programs. And regardless of whether they go through the LDC door or they come into the Power Authority, what we want is to have programs that are available to them to help them manage their electricity bills and achieve real conservation savings. And here we're taking a broader approach to conservation as well, and this is where part of the evolution is happening. It's not just on the electricity front, but also on natural gas, and ultimately could go down the road of water and a variety of other things. So we're trying to marry all of those up as part of a true culture of conservation. We're also trying to make things easier for LDCs with regards to some of the ways that we interact with them, and we have a new data management system, ICON, with a portal, a web-enabled portal that's been installed to facilitate better communication with them, and we've been getting really good feedback on it so far, and I think it's been working really well. We're certainly going to continue with other conservation initiatives that we have. We have a conservation fund and a technology fund, both of which are research funds, which have been doing some very interesting things. So, quite a lot of change on the conservation front as well over the next period of time. Today actually is a very exciting day for us at the Ontario Power Authority, because we're launching a new initiative today with the World Wildlife Fund. And last year we had an Energy Conservation Week. We're taking a slightly different approach this year, and it's again, it's going to be a summer-long conservation awareness campaign, and it's called the Power Pledge. And this initiative is designed to demonstrate that a few simple and meaningful conservation actions can actually have lasting financial rewards for people and help fight climate change as well. And we're going to have a youth element to it, but we're also taking a different approach this year. Not only when you take the pledge are you helping to save yourself some money, we're going to give you the opportunity to earn air miles as well for the first time. And so this is a new approach that we're going to try out, and we'll see how it goes. I've got some handouts for you that talk about some of the ideas, and I'll distribute those at the end.